Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, and welcome to episode 3 of our Scalable Consultant series. And in just a moment, I'll let you know what our topic for today will be. I am actually pulling up my information for the second time. Should be just a second though. Hope everyone is having a great start to their week. Okay, so the topic for today is going to be about sales. So our topic is, what if Marcus had a sales system that ran itself? And here's the stack that could help. So we'll be talking about the Sales Accelerator Bundle within our IT Consultant Toolbox. And I will go through some of the tools that will be useful for Marcus in this use case scenario. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and get ready to share my screen, and I will go off camera so that you can pay attention to the actual screen. So just one moment here. So I'm just getting ready to share my screen. So those of you who have just joined, so it should be just a moment. Okay, so I'm about to pull up some tools here. But while I'm doing that, just to reiterate, what we're talking about today is, what if Marcus had a sales system that ran itself? And here's the stack that could help. And this is episode 3 of our Scalable Consultant series. All right. So Marcus is a brilliant consultant when it comes to technical audits, but his sales process is all over the place. So leads fall through the cracks and follow-up is inconsistent, and most of his proposals go unanswered. So we have a solution for Marcus, and that's where the Sales Accelerator Bundle comes in. And it includes 7 tools that help service providers sell smarter, not harder. While I'm doing that, I will go ahead and pull up our tool where you can actually go online to our website and order from here. So I just want to show you really quickly, so I can share my screen right now, where you'll be going to actually order this. Here it is. Okay, so here we go. So in Marcus's situation, we would offer the Sales Accelerator Bundle for him, and I will go over how Marcus can actually use this. This includes 7 tools to help service providers sell smarter, not harder. And it is very beneficial with this particular bundle because most people want to increase their sales and things of that nature. So we'll start off with Marcus trying to actually qualify his leads with the client fit tool. So in this scenario, I'll go ahead and pull up the client fit tool first, and then I'll show you how that works. If you are just joining us, this is episode 3 of the Scalable Consultant series. And we're talking about today, Marcus's use case is, what if Marcus had a sales system that ran itself? And here's the stack that could help. And this stack is our Sales Accelerator Bundle. And right now I'm pulling up the first tool that Marcus can use within his use case. Okay. And then just to quickly go over what's included in this Sales Accelerator Bundle, you do have the Sales Workflow Wizard, the Proposal Generator, the Pricing Strategy Builder, the Follow-Up Email Sequence Builder, the Client Fit Qualifier Tool, the Sales Objection Handler Script, and the AI Sales Playbook Creator. Today we will walk through how Marcus actually is set up, like what his setup is, and we're going to see if he's able to qualify his lead with the Client Fit tool, if he's able to use the Proposal Generator to send out a branded quote, and if the Follow-Up Email Builder takes over to help him with reminders and his custom sales flow workflow. And we'll see if this is a possibility that it'll keep Marcus back on track with his sales. All right, so with the first tool, the Client Fit Qualifier, I will share my screen for that particular tool next. So you should see the Client Fit Qualifier tool. This tool helps consultants, coaches, and service providers assess if a lead is truly a good match for their offer based on red flags, readiness, and alignment. All right, so in Marcus's scenario, Marcus is really brilliant at building technical audits. So we will use the scenario for technical audits for Marcus. And then we'll say the client has a budget of about $1,500. And then some of the client concerns is, let's see. Some of the client concerns is they are not sure if they are prepared for a technical audit. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and try to see if we can see if this client is a good fit. So on here, you should see it generating a client fit assessment. And it looks like it's pulling up that this client is a medium fit for Marcus. It's giving a fit score of medium fit, and it gives several reasons why, potential red flags, and recommendations for Marcus to actually probe a little bit further. Okay, and it does give some next steps of what Marcus should do. Let's just say Marcus decides to move forward. And let's try to generate a proposal for the client. So that's the next thing that we'll go through. All right, so let's say Marcus decides, hey, I want to take this client on. And this is the proposal generator. So welcome to the proposal generator. This tool helps consultants, freelancers, and service providers create professional proposals. Proposal outlines, simply fill in the details below about your client and services, and it'll generate a structured proposal outline so you can customize it. So let's say that this company is a SaaS startup. All right, and then the service description this client actually, let's see, what do they want to do? Okay, let me pull up a good scenario for this. Since they're a SaaS company and they're looking for technical audits and they're a startup, all right, let me double check my. Okay, so let's just say what this startup actually wants. So the SaaS startup wants a technical audit, and then they want specific things audited in their actual business. So in this example, let me just see. The client wants to achieve a high score on their this year. Okay, so we will say that the client wants to achieve just a high score on the technical audit this year. Let me see what else we have here. The budget range we did figure that was 1,500. Timeline, they want, let's say, a 30-day timeline. All right, and then we just need to fill in the service description and then we will be good to go. Okay, so give me just one moment. Okay, so we'll get for example, let's say the client wants an infrastructure review, a code-based quality scan, a security compliance check, an API integration evaluation, a user experience and performance snapshot, and a growth and scale report. Let me put that in. All right, so now let's go ahead and try to generate a proposal output for the client. Okay, so you see here it does generate a proposal for the client. Looks like it says a technical foundation optimization proposal. It does go over the executive summary, comprehensive technical audit, and optimization roadmap for the client. I won't read through all of this, but as you can see, it does give the proposal there. And it goes through some key objectives, problem statement and client objectives, proposed solutions and methodology, comprehensive final 5-phase technical assessment. It goes through the different phases. And then we have the proposal refinement chat if you wanted to refine the proposal in any way, shape, or form. So the next thing that we will go through is a let's see. Okay, they do actually just 5 phases. It does have the investment and payment terms and things of that nature, as you can see in next steps. And then it even goes over like review and approval, sign and engagement, kickoff meeting, initial assessment, etc., etc. All right, let's say Marcus got this already updated with the client contact information, the date, and things of that nature as he refined his proposal and using the proposal refinement chat. The next thing that Marcus needs to do is do a follow-up email builder to just remind the client regarding the proposal. So let's bring up the next tool, the follow-up email builder. All right, so I'll be popping over to the follow-up email builder shortly, so give me just 1 second. All right, so now what we've done so far is we identified if the client is a good fit for Marcus. We've also generated a proposal for the client that Marcus can send out. And then the next step that we're doing is we're sending up a follow-up, because in that proposal, you notice that the proposal should have been valid for like 14 days. So now we need to generate a 3 to 5 email follow-up sequence to reconnect with the leads, overcome objections, and close more deals. So this is the purpose of this follow-up. So it's designed for consultants, freelancers, and service providers. You enter your offer, who it's for, and what's keeping them from buying, and then you'll generate it to get the follow-up sequence. So let's start with what we were offering for the service offering. Technical audit. And I'll put that in there. Target audience was a SaaS startup. Okay, and then the main objections. Let me put some objections in here. Give me a second. Let's say some of their objections. All right, I'll put from actually what I'm getting this from is the proposal generator. So some of their objections, I'll use it from the proposal. Okay, and then now what we're going to do is generate the email sequence for this. Okay, so now while it's doing that, it is pretty much generating a 3 to 5, and this one says 4-part follow-up email sequence for this client. Remember, this is a SaaS startup that needs a technical audit, and we generated the proposal. We put in some objections of what would possibly be stopping them, and looks like it's done with the email sequence. So let's review it really quickly. Okay, so it looks like the 4-part follow-up email sequence. Email 1 looks like it's focusing on value and urgency. The subject is your technical audit preparation starts here. It goes over hi and the client's name. Technical audits can be overwhelming, especially when you're trying to scale your SaaS business. Our technical infrastructure review is specifically designed to help startups like yours prepare proactively rather than scramble reactively. We recently helped, and then you insert a competitor name if you recently helped someone identify the 6 critical security vulnerabilities for their SOC to audit, saving them weeks of last minute fixes, potential compliance issues? And would you be open to a 15-minute call this week to discuss how we can help you prepare for your upcoming audit? And then it goes and puts a link that you can put your calendar link and your signature. So I'm not going to go over all email sequences, but this is 4 sequences you can use after you're at the proposal point and you've sent out a proposal and you're just waiting for them to respond. And this is pretty much what I wanted to demonstrate today with how the Sales Accelerator Bundle works and how you can actually use it for this specific use case was a SaaS startup that was looking for a technical audit. And you may have a business where you're doing technical audits. So this particular product, the Sales Accelerator Bundle, will help you systemize your growth using the tools that we just demonstrated, plus more tools that are within this particular bundle. You just pick one tool to start with and start automating your sales process today. And this video has been 21 minutes. So we did this in 21 minutes. We generated a proposal. Of course, you'll need to do edits here and there, but of course, it's in no time you've created a system for growing your actual consulting business. So don't try to sell from scratch. If you need assistance or you're looking for something that is this, definitely check out our product that's on it's a digital product. It's on the Gumroad platform. So anything that you order, you will get the immediate access to these tools along with several different things. Like you'll get the tools, you get the Notion tools page, you get the PDF snapshots to help you use it. And of course, you'll get access to the client portal for the Sales Accelerator Bundle. And then of course, you can ask any questions that you need to ask for this particular product. Again, this is the Sales Accelerator Bundle. Thank you. I did want to keep the video short, so if you don't have any other questions, thank you for joining me today. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the weeks. And also look out for episode 4 and 5 coming out this week for the Scalable Consultant series. So you guys have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week.